Thank you for joining Verto Software for part 1 of our series on SharePoint migration. My name is Eileen, and in this video I'll be discussing how to make your migration plan from SharePoint on-premise to Office 365. As an example, I'm going to discuss a case study as we walk through the migration planning steps. This case study is about Health for You clinics. Health for You clinics provide primary and urgent care services. They are comprised of 6 clinics in the city and partner with 20 other clinics across the state. They also run on-site labs at 4 of their facilities. Health for You clinics is looking to migrate from an on-premise environment to Office 365. To start, analyze your current environment. Perform a detailed inventory of all your contents and assets. Migrating irrelevant data provides little value, so mark irrelevant items for removal from your migration plan. Estimate your current infrastructure size, as this will be a main determinant when estimating your project length. Identify content types and components. Some are more complex and take longer to migrate than others. Now let's analyze Health for You's current environment. Business processes and information are shared across all facilities, but the 6 clinics in the city are the only ones actively using SharePoint at the moment. Health for You will have a lot of valuable resources to migrate from their clinics that are not using SharePoint currently, and the 6 clinics currently using SharePoint will be able to provide feedback on what is working for them and what isn't. We start by analyzing the existing SharePoint on-premise environment. The SharePoint environment is not the only place to look for migration planning analysis. We need to look at file storage, file types and file sizes, and other applications being used by the business to perform day-to-day daily functions, such as scheduling tools or accounting systems. Next, set your project goals. Determine time frame and budget. Define the goals you want your migration project to achieve. Ask yourself, what does post-migration success look like? We have examined the current environment, and now we are ready to set goals for our Office 365 migration project. The high-level goal of this Office 365 migration project is to migrate all the Health for You clinics and labs to the same tool, providing consistency across the Health for You network. The Health for You decision-makers' goals are to make all reports consistent and visible, standardize approvals processes, create a knowledge-sharing library, and create a collaboration space for their employees. Success for Health for You will look like all clinics using SharePoint Office 365 and a consistent user experience across all clinics. The new environment will also need to be accessible from both desktop and mobile devices. Making your plan. First, create a project map. Map your current environment to your end environment. Split your project into stages. Restructure systems as needed to maximize effectiveness and meet project goals. Build project checkpoints to gauge whether you're on track to meet your project goals. And as always, plan for the unexpected. Your project requirements need to have some flexibility to adapt to the business needs as the project progresses. A migration project does not require that you transfer your current environment exactly. So make improvements to the design and functionality so that you have a better tool in the new SharePoint environment. With our goals in mind, it's time to make a migration plan. Health for You will map their existing data sources from their current environments to their end environments. In this case, some SharePoint content will be part of this map, but there will also be a lot of non-SharePoint content to map to the new environment. Health for You has decided to break this project into phases. First, they will migrate the 6 clinics already using SharePoint to the new environment. They will move all existing functionality in this phase. Second, Health for You will add enhanced functionality to their new Office 365 environment. Next, they will focus on migrating the rest of the clinics to SharePoint in groups. These new additions will have all the new functionalities previously built and launched for the first 6 clinics. During this phase, clinics enthusiastic about adopting new technologies will be grouped together, while clinics resistant to the proposed changes will be onboarded individually. Don't be afraid to ask for help. There are a lot of SharePoint experts and consulting companies that are experienced with SharePoint migrations. These resources can keep your project running smoothly and help you meet your project goals. Health4U has decided to hire an external consulting firm to assist with their project. They are not an IT-heavy company, and their small IT team does not have enough resources to manage the migration project on top of their day-to-day activities. Health4U is also fairly new to SharePoint and has decided that they needed some external expertise to ensure project success. With that, we've completed making a plan for SharePoint migrations from on-premise to Office 365. Thank you for watching Migration 1, Making a Plan, with Verto Software. Look for the next videos in our migration series, Migration in Action and Driving User Adoption. For information about Verto Software products and consulting services, visit our website at vertosoftware.com.